Hello, Northlake community, Pastor Josh here, and I just wanted to take a minute to let you all know how we are responding as a church to the coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. Me, along with Pastor Jeff and Mike, were blessed to be able to sit down with two local physicians in our community and part of our church and hear way more about how we should respond to this coronavirus. These guys know much more than we do and really gave us a healthy perspective on what we should do. Along with that, yesterday we heard that there was the first confirmed case of coronavirus here in Whatcom County, and our county executive issued a declaration of an emergency. This included letting people know that if you're in a group of 10 to 50 or more in meeting, that you are encouraged to postpone or cancel any meetings that you have. Something we should all keep in mind right now is that while this virus isn't particularly dangerous to a vast majority of us, there's still a large part of our population of older folks who this could potentially be very dangerous for. Along with that, this virus has the opportunity to overwhelm our medical services and make it difficult for any of us to receive the services that we need. With that in mind, we want to do our part as a church to slow down and stop the spread of this virus as much as we can. We realize we can't stop it entirely, but we can do our part, and here's a few things we've decided on. Firstly, for right now, all of our church gatherings and functions will be canceled until further notice. This includes our primetime lunch, prayer meetings, life groups, and any Northlake related events both on-site and off-site that are gathering people together. Along with that, we're going to be canceling our regular services this Sunday here at the church. Now, instead of meeting here together as a church or even live streaming, what we're going to do is set up what we're calling Church at Home. I'm going to record about a 25-minute message, and along with that, Pastor Mike is going to be sending out a prompt for how we can connect with the Lord on our own at home and worship Him in new ways. The goal is in no way for us to stop worshiping the Lord as we normally do on a Sunday as a church, but instead to give you guys all the tools you need to connect with the Lord and really be thinking about that we're connecting together as a church in our homes. We realize that a lot of you are asking the same question that we're asking, and that's, how long is this going to go on for? How long until we can get together as a church again? And we want to let you know that we're keeping up to date both on the Department of Health, our local physicians, and we will communicate as soon as we get back to our normal scheduled programs, meetings, and Sunday services with all of you. In the meantime, we're asking all of you in our church to do a few things. First off, we would really ask you all to be praying. Pray first for our church and our congregation in Whatcom County, but more than just that, pray for the coronavirus as it affects really our whole world. Pray for those who have the terrible side effects, for the families going through loss right now, and for everybody as they're managing how do we move forward. Secondly, we'd ask if you are a faithful giver to Northlake to continue to do so either online or by mail. As always, this is not a request to money, especially those of you who are watching this video and not part of our church. It's just a friendly reminder that we are called to worship God in all areas of our life, including our finances. And lastly, our hope is to not push our church into a feeling of isolation. In no way do we want people to be afraid of connecting with one another in our church or reaching out and caring for the people in their neighborhoods or in their works or in their communities. Our hope is that you would be wise in making sure not to help spread this virus, and yet also being sure to care for the people inside and outside of our church that the Lord has put in your area of influence. We ask that you would pray for them, call them and connect with them, and of course, look for opportunities to spread the Lord's love to anybody that we know. Along with this video, you'll also be seeing a letter from us sent to all of you via email, and it should be available on social media as well. This should cover all the details of what we're doing, but if you have further questions, please don't be afraid to reach out. Again, our goal in all of this is to be proactive as a church to help reduce the spread of this virus, both for our local community and the greater community that we belong in. That's it for now, so please be on the lookout for our Sunday service information, both the message and how we can worship at home. And our last ask, once again, is that you would be praying for us as we are praying for you during this time.